So, since they're freaking sending exterminators to try to eliminate my squirrel detectives, okay? Right? So then they're like, oh, let's up the fucking heat, right? So then fucking, although I don't have no hot water, and I haven't had hot water since before I left to go down to my mom's house in Florida in 2019, 3 months before, okay? Then all of a sudden they have a officer, right? Driving a cop car, but more than likely he was off duty because he was not wearing regular freaking officer attire. Okay? Now, that was to give me this paperwork, which may or may not, more than likely is, but may not be real, due to the fact that if you look at the markings on the paperwork, okay, there are smudge marks all over the fucking paperwork. So, not only do they have a freaking officer who's probably off duty in his stripper's uniform. Okay, actually, this video is going over a minute. So, let's think about this, right? So first, there's the squirrel detectives, my squirrel detectives, that bring the human foot bone to the front porch, right? Chip and Dale, right? Chip and Dale, right? And then there's mice, okay? There's a mice problem all of a sudden. Now, if this is Gidget, right? From the cartoon, Chip and Dale and okay. And then, or is that from another thing? Anyway, the point being is that then they have a male stripper who's also a police officer, but probably in his spare time is a male stripper, because more than likely that wasn't a uniform of a normal fucking cop, right? Even though he was driving a regular cop car to deliver me paperwork, which may or may not be real. At least it might be real, but it might not be the actual fucking copies themselves of the paperwork, right? So ergo, male stripper, off duty, in his stripper's uniform, as a fucking delivering me paperwork of eviction because the fucking squirrels found the human foot bone. Ergo, Chip and Dale, my squirrel detectives that they are now trying to eliminate and exterminate, and while they're doing that, they're also giving me eviction notices instead of worrying about dead bodies that are possibly in the fucking house, right? So that this way, after I'm on the run, that's what they'll say, then, wow, man, you do get what I'm saying here, right? You do understand. It's like, squirrels, after 2 years of talking about how this is the house they tried to kill me with a little girl's dead body in the attic, many years ago, when I was about 17, 18, okay? Squirrels, after 2 years of going off about that shit, squirrels bring a human foot bone to my front porch. And then they have a fucking male stripper who's probably an officer, because he was driving a cop car, give me paperwork, ergo, Chip and Dale. Right? Yeah, right. Fuck you, man. Meanwhile, oh my God.